So ChatGPT just released their 4.0 image generation API, and I think it will change the way we build automations forever. Because if you're not aware, a month ago, OpenAI released their 4.0 image generation model, which is the model behind those Studio Ghiblified images that you have seen over the internet in the past few weeks. And also those toy action figure photos that have gone viral more recently. And just a few days ago, OpenAI released this same model in their API, which means that we can finally use it for automations like this one. And so what I did is to whip up this quick automation today, which uses that same model, which can run every day. It will find the latest news on your topic of interest and turn that article and the information within it into an infographic, which gets posted on Instagram along with a source and a caption on a regular basis, fully automated. And how it does that is through the employment of these different agents, where one researches the topic of your choice by connecting to the internet. The second one creates the caption, which gets posted to Instagram. And the third one creates the image prompts, which gets passed along to the 4.0 image generation API to create infographics and images like this that have proper text adherence and even the source at the bottom. When I first saw the 4.0 image generation model, it was pretty clear that that AI model plus the knowledge to build automations like this will really change how we produce and consume content online. Because even if this is automatically generated by AI, it is actually coming from a real article and can potentially be useful for people who are following cybersecurity, for example. And the great thing is, if you have this workflow, it can actually be adapted to any niche that you want. So for example, if you are in the food and recipe space, then you can create infographics like this. If you're in the travel space, you can create materials also like this. And honestly, at this point, the limit is your imagination. And if you're curious about costing, it roughly translates to around 2 to 19 cents per generated image, which if you compare to other image generation models like Flux, for example, which is also quite popular, it can be much more expensive. But the simple reason why that is because as of right now, ChatGPT is the only model in the market that actually uses a different method for generating images. And it uses its reasoning models quite effectively in this case, which is why the text in its images almost never fails, which is something you would require in this case. So it's really just a matter of requirement. If your use case demands text adherence, then the ChatGPT 4.0 image generation model is what you would use. That said, just like all technology, hopefully these prices will go down. An example that I like to use within our community is cloud storage, for instance. There was a time when that was really expensive and it was only Dropbox that was offering it. But now consumer cloud storage, it's pretty easy to get and you can just sign up to Google Drive and get 15 gigabytes quite easy. So hopefully with these models, we'll see the same downward trend as well. So if you want to get this workflow that also talks through a step-by-step of how to set it up, I'll be posting it in our community, which you can find just in the video description if in case you're not yet part of it. And just to go through these nodes pretty quickly, you basically have a scheduled trigger here that runs daily. You have an AI agent node, which I'm calling a research agent, where its system message, basically its role in life, is to essentially deeply research a certain topic that we provided. And then our prompt for this agent is to find today's latest news about a topic of your choice. In this case, I've put in cybersecurity, but you can replace that with anything that you wish. And then you can see the output is its research along with the URL of the article that it got that from. It's connected to this web search tool that is powered by a tool called 𝗺𝗲𝗄. So you can see here we're calling on that service. And then for the chat model, we're using OpenAI's GPT 4.1 model, which is the latest at the time of this tutorial. Then whatever the research agent has researched, we pass it along to this captions agent, which turns that research into a properly organized caption for Instagram, and then passes that along to this image prompt agent, which takes the captions and the research plus this image style, which is basically a piece of text that I created for this specific style of infographic. And then if you go to the system message here, it just goes through in detail some guidelines on how to create this image prompt, which we pass along. Finally, to the 4.0 image generation model, which is available here. And then if you open that up, you can see that OpenAI is providing us the full data here in binary. And so we just need this node to convert that into something that n8n is able to preview. In this output, if I click on view, it will provide me with a preview of that image, which is good. And then to post to Instagram, finally, we use a service called Bluetato.com, which I went through in another tutorial how to fully use. But the thing with Bluetato currently is that you actually can't pass along a file to it at the moment because it only accepts a URL. And so we need a service like ImageUR for this case, which is free, where we pass along that file, uploads it to ImageUR, and gives us a link to that JPEG, which is what we need so that we can upload it in Bluetato, with the output being this final URL, where you can see it's now stored in Bluetato's database. which is important because Blotato is an accredited partner for several social media channels. So now you can post your image and caption on Instagram by passing along that link to the image from within Blotato servers. And when you see this post submission ID, that means the request has been posted properly. And so for the links to everything that I just talked about, I actually include it in this workflow as well here at the left. Because here at RoboNuggets, the mission has always been to make AI easy to learn and earn from. So if you want to learn with others, then check out the community just in my profile link, where you can have access to several more step-by-step tutorials, automation blueprints that are ready to load, like the one I just showed, and a community of AI professionals who are actually earning from AI, especially since we have a lot of paid opportunities here that I myself have been posting or even from other members. And this is actually one of my favorite postings recently, where this client is actually looking to modernize their 100-year-old print shop to be powered by AI, which is quite interesting. So if you want to be part of that same community, then check out the link just in the video description. See you all next time. Thank you.